Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is May 22nd. It's a Thursday. You know what that means, Monster Strike News. And I apologize for this being late. I just fell asleep early. Started early today. Did not sleep as much as usual, and that just totally wrecked my schedule. I even forgot to. I messed up the date on the video today. That meant to go up at a normal time, but I just messed up the release time. So sorry for that. But yeah, it's like 5:50 a.m. right now. Just finishing this up, and then I'll go back to sleep before tomorrow, which might also be a little screwed up, but we'll see. Anyways, let's get going. Codiegos, I was actually able to complete this, but I had to use the inventions, and I barely won as well. So um, don't really think that's worth making a video for. I did take a recording of it, so if people are interested, let me know. But it does have the inventions on it, so that helped a lot. Make up for a bunch of mistakes. Strategy is also different because you do get that extra turn of leeway, which I fully took advantage of to get that win. So let me know. But I really don't think it's worth it with a non-reproducible method. But if you just want to know how it works, then sure, let me know. They started off quickly with a Jushin Kakai, and that should raise some eyebrows on what's going on. Tekoba Aruta is our first Jushin Kakai, and interesting here, right? We've got Super Anti-Wind, Anti-Transport Wall, Super Anti-Speed Down Wall, and Repeat Hit Killer M. Connect skill, we've got Connect Minesweeper L and Super Laser Stop with 2 or more non-samurais or 2 or more non-speed types to activate those. Strike Shot Speed and Power Up and will create a unit that heals when touched for a set amount of turns. I think it's like one of those bit kind of units that we've seen in the past. And we got Super Satellite 8 with a Super Attach Bomb 6 for his bomb combo. And then we've got a Shin Jushinka, which I feel like has not come in a while. We've got Susano, one of the OG monsters, getting some love here. And Deity Super Speed with Super Anti-Damage Wall, Super Anti-Wind, Anti-Magic Circle, Regen M. On the gauge, you have Anti-Speed Wall. And Defense Charge, if you don't remember how Defense Charge works, your third touch-friendly unit will get Defense up until the end of their next move. Shot skill, if you kill 3 or more enemies in this turn that you use Susano, you will be able to get guide for your next turn, which is actually kind of helpful. Don't underestimate how useful guide can be. So to be able to get that every turn, basically, it's interesting, as long as you kill 3 or more monsters. Assist skill, if you end your turn at 100% HP, you will reduce your strike shot by 1 turn. Strike shot speed and power up, and on every enemy hit, it will release a pierce spread attack all around, which might be nice. Now, what is interesting here is the bump combo. This is the first time we're getting a super trident laser at the EL flavor, and super with EL. I'm actually curious how powerful that's actually gonna be. Now, of course, lasers have a big weak point, that there's a specific gimmick, the laser barrier, to kill it. But for those that don't have it, it's an interesting thought. And the bump combo is the Rang healing shot, which will fire those in random directions. And so both Susano and Tekoba, will be available next Tuesday. So look forward to that. Now, this was really quick in terms of Monster Strike news, and because I completely missed it, coming back, seeing how long the video was, there was something up for sure. And yes, we are getting a collab. Bochi The Rock will be our next collab, and this is a Chuin Sai, not Chuin Kai, that should be Chuin Sai. Let me fix that real quick, since I'm actually doing this before I make all the screenshots that I do for Discord and Twitter. There you go, Jushin Sai collab. So let's go over the details here. Our first gacha monster will be Ichigi Nijika here in the light element. She's a pure pierce type with demi-hume and balance. She is getting super mind, super anti-block, anti-magic circle, anti-speed down panel, Always good to see speed down panel. Super laser stop M and attack charge. Attack charge is the equivalent to defense charge that we saw earlier, which will increase the attack of your third touch friendly instead. Strike shot, speed power up and will fire strike shot reducing shots after done moving. Bomb combo, super expanding bomb, and the bomb combo second one is defense speed up. Next up, we've got Yamadario here, and she checks us a lot. All right, got short hair, and she got like a kind of lower voice too. Balanced demi-human balance with super anti-warp, mind super L, weak point killer, long speed mode, attack, anti-block, and anti-speed down panel. Those last two will be on the gauge. Strike shot, speed power up, and there will be a special attack performed to all enemies after done moving. Bomb combo, twin involute sphere, narrow, along with quick charge shot. And last but not least, we have Kida Ikuyo here in the fire element. She's a blast type with super mind, super L, super anti-speed down wall, anti-transport wall, right position killer M. And then on the gauge, you have anti-block and strike shot turn charge. Strike shot is speed power up, and all touch friendlies get bubbly mode for a set amount of turns and will also get a barrier. Bomb combo is a 3-way follow-up pierce shot with corner bomb. Now, if you are familiar with this anime series, you might be confused why a certain character is missing. Oh, sorry, before that though, the gacha will begin the 24th, which is right around the corner. That will overlap with the current event, right? Because this is a Jushin Sai collab gacha. So not only are you going to be fighting for regular Jushin Sai monsters, but you're going to have to try to get these 3 as well. However, do note that does mean we're not getting individual rate ups, so if you are looking for a specific character, this might be a little tough to do. So good luck. They will have rate ups, but good luck. Now, this is what I'm talking about. The paid pack, unfortunately, it looks like the main character is once again hidden behind the paid pack, which I'm sure fans of these who are free to play are going to be very sad to see. But if you want her, you are going to have to pay up. And she does look really strong. Normally, I'm like, yeah, it's okay if you pass up on these. But just looking at this, it does look really, really strong. Not only is her kit really nice with super anti-gravity barrier, all element killer, weak point killer S, okay, and protection, anti-block, anti-magic circle, anti-speed down as well is nice. Strike shot, speed power-ups and releases power on each enemy hit and hides in cardboard after done moving, which I thought was awesome because a previous collab had a character. They did like a joke Jushinka with him, I think, right? And they gave him this cardboard barrier. That's the same thing there. So I think this is a barrier level, application with the cardboard, which I think looked much more stronger because I think that character only had like hundreds worth of HP before it broke, but it still deflected one attack, which is still nice. But high energy circle and divine pillar. Divine pillar is what I think it was Cortina has, and divine pillar. Remember, shining pillar will just randomly drop that huge attack somewhere on the screen. Divine pillar guarantees to hit a monster. That was the terrible part of shining pillar, right? In exchange for a super high attack, you weren't guaranteed to hit anything. Divine pillar, high attack and guaranteed to hit. This is really, and if you're one-on-one against the boss, it's guaranteed to hit the boss. Huge. This looks like a really strong character. So if you are fine with spending money, this is certainly one monster you might want to think about. We'll take a look at it at the evaluation video when I make it, but at first glance, this does seem really strong. It's not too bad though. It's only 1,000 yen for this paid pack, and if you are starting the game, especially because you are interested in Bochi The Rock, absolutely get it. If you're not interested and you're just curious if it's strong, it does look like it's strong, but again, we'll double check on that later. There is some one quest along with a Jushin Sai Jushin Sai collab gacha, and we've got this stage where you're going to be trying to collect some box sake, and these was it Oni Goroshi? I think was it Oni Kuro? Yeah, Oni Kuro. There we go. Oni Kuro is the item you're going to be collecting from this quest. And you know, we've seen like these chests that come up. We're just going to get a pack of these boxed sake instead. So when you see these on the stage, make sure you kill it before it runs away. When you do kill it, you will get a lot more boxed sake at the end to reward you for getting it. The more players you play with this via co-op, the higher the chance you'll see these boxed sake sets. So do try to complete this quest with co-op if possible. And part of your mission or exchange rewards for this event will be featuring Hiroy Kikuri here. Looks like that's another band in Bocchi The Rock. And you can see the list of rewards here. You got items, alternate strike shot voices, good job stamps, and of course Kikuri here herself. You do see orbs and a super type scroll available. You will be able to unlock those once you have spent 500 of those sake packs elsewhere before spending 250 each for those. And if you can spend at least 1,000 sake packs in this store, you'll also be able to pick up a special badge for 200. Now, there is no Strikers card yet, so I would keep your eye out for the next week's news to see what gets added so that we can take on that reward. Now, there is a little mini game associated with this, and it is going to give you some mission rewards. Basically, you've got a set of 6 coins here, and your job is to get 4 or 5 of them to show the same character. You move Hitori to a location and it'll flip the adjacent coins, and you'll try to do that once per day. Now, how does this work? You see there's a order of operations, not order of operations, but the way they flip is going to be consistent. Red turns into blue, blue turns into yellow, and yellow turns back into red, and that order is always static. On your, and I don't think you have any turn limits here. But you will be able to pick any of those 6 locations, move Hitori to that location, and the 2 adjacent coins will flip. So for example, where Hitori is right now, that top right blue coin will turn yellow. The bottom right coin will turn to red. Okay? So that's how that works. So it's just 2 coins will flip, and then you're just going to be moving Hitori around to try and get a configuration on the right where you have 4 or 5 matching coins to get you a reward. So your goal every day is to get 5 matching coins. So it's a little bit of a logic game, but honestly, you can just mindlessly click and eventually you'll get it. But if you think about it a little bit, it should be a little bit more straightforward on how to complete that. Now, there are some other notes here. Everybody will have a random initial state. So whatever I have is going to be different from you. So I'm not going to be able to say, okay, click the top left, bottom right, left, right, and you'll be done. That won't work. Now, I'm sure somebody will probably have like a solver out there or something by the time this is ready to go. But, you know, it shouldn't take too long to do. What is important is you cannot flip the same spot consecutively. Once Hitori, right, she's in the top right slot, you've already done that. You will have to move to a new slot to get to be able to flip coins. So you can't just constantly try and flip the same set there. Maybe you need to do it twice in a row. You're gonna have to move and be a little more clever about that. There are 2 buttons to help you out. If you want to go back to your initial state, you can with the red button on the bottom left. The bottom right button is a undo button, the blue button there. It'll undo your last, I think it said up to 2 moves. So up to you to use that if you want. And this state will reset at 4 a.m. every day, so please don't forget to do this. You're gonna want to get your rewards for each day, which we'll talk about in a second, because here is your reward. You are going to get the band together, all 4 of them together with the Kesoku band is your reward for completing this little mini game. And here are your rewards. If you can get 4 of the same characters, you will get 17 copies of the Kesoku band there. Do that by day 6 and you will have max luck completed. After day 6, you'll start getting soul points. Now, your goal for other item rewards will be 5 of the same. So that does mean you do not have to get 5 if you do not want to, but you get some nice items and alternates, good job stamps for the gacha characters here. Once you get to day 7, once again, you'll just get some more soul points, which of course is always nice to have. And upon login, you will get 1 copy of the Kesoku band. So if you really don't want to deal with it and you don't care about max luck, you just want the character, great, but it's not going to be that hard, I promise. Day 5, you'll get a good job stamp featuring the main character as well. And this is the case with collabs, all of those characters, the pay pack monster, and any of the mission reward slash mission slash login reward. Well, I guess they're all just login missions because you're exchanging for that third one too. Anyways, you'll be able to use them as max luck for the duration of the collab. Which again, the pay pack monster being max luck for the duration of the collab is going to be insane. Do you think about where you can take advantage of her in many of the other quests in game? Here is the calendar until the next news. We've got yeah, I barely touched the Scramble universe, so I need to get on that. What else? Stardust. Yeah, the event is still going on, by the way, so don't think that's gonna finish early. It's like, oh my god, I didn't finish farming. You still have the full duration of that, so do not worry. That event will coincide when the Chuin Sai ends as well. So no rush, no rush. But you will have 2 things to do. I have not done the Hay event as well, so apologies for that. If you were looking for details, I'll try to get that done today, tomorrow, so that I can put a post on that. But yeah, next news, same time as usual, and here are your lucky monsters. So that's it. Again, apologies for this being late. I will post this up as soon as possible so that you can get your news. So that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing below. Monst on Twitter/X for all of these slides. And of course, the Discord channel link to the server is in the description below. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.